Hi, welcome to the first training video on the web application NetChecklist.com. In this video I'm just going to briefly go over a few things that you need to understand about the application in order to get started. So there are 6 things that you need to understand about how this application works in order to get started. The first item is that this is a completely generic application. I come from a background in real estate and construction, so I'm going to use some examples based on those industries. But this application just simply provides a framework. It lets you create your own checklist and add whatever items you want to your checklist, so you can create checklists for literally anything that you want to. The second thing you need to know is that in this application, everything you create must go into an organization. All the things you create, your checklist, your task list, your projects, all of those things all must belong to an organization. Now, an organization would most likely be a business, but it could also be a charitable, government, or religious organization, anything like that. And when you create an account in the application, it actually is going to automatically create for you a personal organization to use for any personal things that you want to manage within it. The third thing you need to know is that I lied. There is actually one thing that does not have to belong to an organization, and that is the user login accounts. And that's done by design. A user's login account is not tied to any particular organization. And the reason for this is that it allows each user using a single login account to be a member of many organizations. And so there's no need for you to keep up with more than one login account if you were going to use this application to work with more than one organization. Item number 4, just as a user with a single login account can be a member of more than one organization, organizations can also have multiple members. And so while this application can certainly be useful for individuals who are working alone, it's even more beneficial for teams of people working together. That's actually what I really created it for. If you're doing that, the application offers 6 different levels of user rights that a member of an organization can have. So making someone a member of your organization doesn't necessarily give them unlimited power to do anything they want to within your organization. And a single user can also have a different level of user rights within each of the different organizations that they're a member of. So you might be an administrator of one organization and you might be a limited user of another organization. Item number 5 has to do with tasks. In addition to belonging to an organization, remember tasks, like everything else, have to belong to an organization. All tasks also must be assigned to a user who is a member of that organization. Number 6 also has to do with tasks. In addition to belonging to an organization, all tasks also must be assigned to a project that belongs to an organization. And actually, when you first create an organization, because everything has to belong to a project, the application is going to automatically create a catch-all project called no particular project for any tasks that don't belong to a specific project within that organization. And if you don't like that project, you can delete it or rename it or whatever. So real quickly, in summary, the 6 things you need to know: this is a completely generic application. Everything must belong to an organization except for the user accounts. User's account is not tied to any particular organization. Organizations can have multiple members. All tasks must be assigned to a user who is a member of that organization. And lastly, all tasks must be assigned to a project that belongs to that organization. So those are the 6 things you need to know. Let's move on to the next video where I'll cover basic navigation.